Hello everyone and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are continuing, potentially finishing our playthrough as the Imperial Remnant in Ascendancy 1.1. Keep in mind that everything you're seeing is pre-beta. There are some things that have changed even since this playthrough started, but can't load those changes obviously during it or else it would crash. For some reason I thought he had a hero there. I was going to pause it for a minute. So this was intended to be a daily series, but obviously that didn't pan out. I went to watch my sister's house for the weekend, and then for some reason I'd thought that I'd finished this already. I don't know what made me think that, but we're back now. So we're going to either finish it today or tomorrow. Probably going to be some longer episodes. But yeah, so we've got our main fleet down here, just finishing off Jumas, which is a planet that I don't think I've ever heard of before. So we're taking out that planet. Do we have anything with the colonize ability or the drop garrison ability? Yes, we do. Okay. They're still good. I really do want to upgrade my computer, get a better processor so that I can stream and record sins without as much lag. But unfortunately, I don't have the budget for that right now. Like, my budget is basically non-existent for that. It's not that I can't find a good deal. It's just that I don't have money. And money's a little bit necessary for that. So we're going to keep that fleet going there. I think what we're going to do is start building up a second fleet over at Govia. Why do we not have... I'm going to research the Galaxy Gun and probably use that on some of the PA planets. I'm gonna make sure that that's not on autocast. It's usually not. So that's fine. We do have the Cardin station over here. Both of them are gonna protect our interests. So why are we so far there? Is it? Yeah, we're still researching all that, that's why. So that's still coming. And we have basically full build bars. So I'm actually going to speed it up just a bit while there's nothing really going on. We have eliminated the enemy garrison. Do we have another level? No. Otherwise we could get Crack Mantle and make that a lot faster. We might have to go a few planets deep before we'll be able to actually take over anything, because we do need we'll get whatever we can out of the culture techs, but we are not playing a very culture oriented faction, so we're going to need to really clear out a lot of their stuff. This is mostly frigates. We've been playing with some of the some hidden techs and stuff to make the AI want to build capital ships a bit more. Because right now they're very heavily relying on frigates, except for the Pentastar alignment, which tends to have 20 to usually like around 15 to 20, which is actually not a bad amount. Crap. I was hoping to get Crack Mantle, but if we're going to be fighting like this... I don't think we're in any danger of losing this fight, but... Maybe I should send some of these ships actually over. Oh, cray. Reporting. Oh, cray. Well, we have some defensive structures here. So I'd like to say it's not the end of the world, but it probably is. See, there's a bunch of capital ships in the PA fleet. Well, we got defensive structures. We've got... Oh, the shield mesh for this is wrong. I'll have to swap that. Really going for that stuff. Okay, actually that ISD is going to go down. We have the Golans, we have everything. I didn't focus on the fleet very much.
Research complete. Ready for battle.
That ISD is still alive somehow. Okay, they've mostly left.
Destroyer here.
It would be nice to have that fleet over at our main planets, but...
Ready for ground assault.
How are they actually doing? Killed one ISD. Still a lot of fighters. Okay, Praetor, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 6 capital ships here. Is that Ibdakit? Yeah, this is a hero, actually. It doesn't have the icons and stuff done, but Ibdakit. It's an Ib-class Dakit. How does it split? It's weird that it splits it up like that. We might be able to get a couple cruisers down. I was really hoping they'd go for each other. Right, research is complete. Is it the research we need?
The victory cruiser ready.
Let's go for one of their back planets, because that's probably a bit more important for them. And let's see if we can drop some culture back here. We can't. Can we get any culture any? Okay, so we can definitely drop some over here.
All stations on standby.
Yeah, I think I put most of the build orders on this side.
Increase to flank. The victory cruiser ready.
Good day, Commander. Easily done.
I think we'll have enough to just keep on jumping.
Upon us.
We'll need to add a sound effect for that. That was too...
Gravity well generators ready.
Uh...
Ordnance loaded, awaiting orders. An Imperial fleet is under attack. Ready for ground assault. What are your orders?
I don't know how we're going to stop this.
Ships in hyperspace. Dissident elements have arrived in our system.
It's actually doing a fair amount of damage here. Because it was pretty much fully upgraded, right? Yeah. And we had like 3 or 4 Golans around it. Plus this was... Oh yeah, this was the patch before I nerfed the stations anyways. That makes sense.
A new facility is complete.
Alright, let's
Dissident elements have arrived in our system.
Comlink active. That's more like it.
I mean, we were getting ready to leave.
Captain reporting.
Plotting jump coordinates.
Cruiser ready. Research.
So it should be next weekend, hopefully by Friday, that we have the beta coming out, or the beta ready. So we've got the last of the abilities done. I'm just working on some of the flagship mode abilities and stuff. What do we want to go, or what do we want to super laser?
Star Destroyer ready. Destroy that target.
That range is pretty ridiculous. I think there's a there's a decimal error there, because it should definitely do more than 5 damage. Where did I do this? Yes. So yeah, the range is too long, and that did like no damage. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting up the beta on our forums for test in the Admiral's Lounge on Friday-ish, and then after that we will
Reporting for duty.
no.
Dissident elements have arrived in our system.
We'll have about a week or two on there, because on Monday I'm going to be hopefully doing the Empire of the Hand
Lock on target.
tech overview thing and the abilities that we did for the other factions, because they're the last one, and then on Friday hopefully the heroes.
Engines engage. Destroy.
Alright, we might need to back out a bit.
Ready for battle. Reporting for duty. Yes, Commander. At once. Plotting jump coordinates.
I mean, no, we don't. We have 2 of the overpowered stations here. This is basically the kind of thing we're going to be looking to do in the testing, because it'll be in the first week. A few games will really reveal some of the more major balancing issues, like we found with the stations here, because you only need to play 1 or 2 games all the way through to find that sort of stuff. A lot of what we've done is just finishing off the work, so there hasn't been a lot of tuning on it, which is how that sort of thing happens. So it'll be catching that major stuff, then we're going to broaden the audience and just put it on the forums for open testing after we catch all the major stuff, and then we'll be able to go from there and get everything. In case I haven't explained that enough.
Plotting jump coordinates.
Research complete.
Alright, so
All stations on standby. Destroyer here.
crap, they upgraded the planet. I was really hoping to get that out of there beforehand.
One of our systems is under attack.
And even in the time since this started, we've done a lot of work on finishing off some of the stuff, and a fair amount of balancing changes as well. But like I said, I had to load an older version in order to continue on with the playthrough.
Research complete.
And then as soon as we have the beta posted in a more open place, we'll be able to go back to doing more of the community games.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Oh yeah, we're pretty much full on that. Just waiting for our ships to finish building. We got pretty much everything queued up in the research tab. Upgrade all of that. Keep upgrading that. Okay, we're just waiting for all the research to be done.
Destroyer here.
Uh,
Cruise fire at will.
Comlink active.
Merciless.
Hangar down.
Let's go with this.
Good day, Commander.
A new facility is complete. Destroyer here.
Don't auto-cast, because you can auto-cast on, like, a fighter or something. It does damage in a beam, so I think if we do this, we can get a fair amount in that. Like, I want to hopefully catch the endurance in that beam as well. No? Oh well. We can just rip through the Endurance anyways. If it was in Nebula, I would have made sure.
This is the captain.
Oh, we did kill it. Cool.
Destroyer here.
Probably should have gotten a few more Lancers first, but
Research complete.
what was even in this fleet? This is all just fighters left.
Research complete.
These were fully upgraded as well. There's 2 of them.
A new facility is complete.
Did they? Yeah, they captured some assault frigates.
Cruiser ready.
That's all research. Our military is pretty much all research. We can just pop up to the last tabs here.
Ready.
Most of our military is invested, like, basically in the Eclipse. So there's not much that we're actually paying in upkeep.
Carrot commander here.
Typically, that's a bigger factor.
Easily done.
Let's send them all over. Let's get finishing firepower, and let's
Victory.
let's focus on interceptors. Let's get all interceptors on that.
Damage control crews ready.
Same with this. And let's go over to Sikoria. We'll just focus on crushing the NR. And
Here.
Yes, Commander. At once.
we'll start building up another fleet at Oria to go into Comer. And we'll probably have most of that taken over.
Destroyer here.
Do we have an ISD-1? No, we don't. Raise planet. Ooh, that's going to be helpful. Radiation bomb.
Epsilon 6.
And let's send this guy over there.
Stormtroopers have secured a planet.
Okay, we did get Jummis. Never mind.
Captain reporting.
Let's
Moving.
jump that fleet over to Jummis.
Control crews ready.
Or to Sionon. Shuin.
Research complete.
Oh, it's Capital Planet as well. So what's the cooldown looking like on our Galaxy gun? Still about 15 minutes left.
Cruiser ready. Lancer frigate ready.
Our military's behind, but
Cruiser ready.
okay.
Maintenance chief here. Secure all docking rings.
What do we have here? Oh, there's an Empress there.
Captain on deck.
Let's just get them to focus on that.
Plotting jump coordinates.
Research complete.
So we can build this up. Build this up.
Complete. Cruiser ready.
Let's grab some of these, one of those,
War are upon us.
one of these,
Moving
and one of those.
sector.
So I don't remember if I talked about it in any of these videos, but we are going to be changing how you work with shipyard planets or production planets, just so that you have to have dedicated planets for it.
Carrot commander here.
And that's going to be like the first patch after 1.1 gets released. So probably a month or 2 after that, we're going to have a patch with whatever balance changes are needed, plus the new mechanic for that,
Star destroyer ready.
which will hopefully help. Not hopefully. Let's radiation bomb.
Sector control.
Got an interdictor. I think we stole this.
Helm course correction.
Oh, that's a Noble Pleasure 418. Never mind. I don't know why I thought that was a Dominator.
A new
It even says
planet upgrade complete.
418.
Cruiser ready.
Okay, I guess if you guys want to go suicide, as long as you don't get too close to the Empress.
One of our
'Cause we need the Eclipse for that.
An Imperial fleet is under attack.
Uh,
Our supporting fleet is
I guess we'll jump in there. We may as well just go all the way.
Ready for battle. Easily done.
Research complete.
Wow, 1%. They're actually going to kill it.
Cruiser ready.
That's unfortunate.
Cruiser ready.
So hopefully they don't attack that again. I guess we'll have to
Comlink active.
look into that. Do we have any
We have detected
Falx or any or Lancers? Yes, there we do.
dissident elements have arrived in our system. Cruiser ready.
Comlink active.
Planet
Right, they're actually sending in some forces.
Cruiser ready.
Nothing I'm too concerned about.
Captain reporting.
Make sure we focus on the planet, though. Then we can grab the broadcast centers afterwards.
We have eliminated the enemy garrison. Our supporting fleet is moving to attack.
Sikori is ours.
Star Destroyer ready. All batteries open fire. Cruiser ready. Helm to 108.
Well, let's check how powerful that Empress is. Yeah, that's going to be
All stations on
too much of a problem.
gun crews make ready. Star Destroyer ready. Victory cruiser ready.
Let's just unite the fleet over there.
Cruiser ready.
What's all that
Moving
then?
to sector.
We don't want that. We want to
Yes, Commander. At once.
just stay there.
To the south. Research complete.
That's all being researched. Everything's still clear there. Everything's still clear there.
Victory cruiser
Okay.
ready.
So let's get a ton of Lancers. A ton of Carracks. Then we need some MTCs. And for capitals, let's get a bunch of Altors.
Complete. Planet upgrade complete.
Punishing Firepower.
Cruiser ready.
Some TIE Defenders and a bunch of Interceptors. Do we have any Altors at all?
Victory cruiser.
No, we do not. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Where are they? Right here.
Tactical cruise ready.
So let's get resupply,
Maintenance chief here.
resupply, and then you can get whatever you want. Just need to make sure we keep those fighters coming.
Cruiser ready. One of our systems is under attack.
What do they have? They have a couple YT-1300s.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Nothing terribly threatening, though.
Destroyer here. We have eliminated the enemy garrison. All batteries open fire.
I think the Pentastar alignment has been
All ahead full.
unfriendly to them.
Cruiser ready.
Probably taking a lot of their stuff out as well.
Captain on deck. Our
They're
support
being unfriendly to us.
attack. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Move
Seems like more than it is, just because of the fighters.
Destroyer here. All batteries open fire.
Why do they like CR90 so much?
All ahead full. All ahead full.
One of the things that we will have to do as we go through testing is play with the tags on the units, like the roll tags, because there's some rolls that the AI really loves. Apparently, Anti-Fighter is one of them. I didn't think it was, but... Like, we know Carrier is one of them, so a lot of... part of the way you can actually make them build more balanced fleets is just stick the Carrier tag on everything,
Destroy that target.
or on, like, specific units you want them to have a lot of, and
Altor actual
that
reporting.
works pretty well.
Wing deflector shields.
They've actually taken like 7,000 shield damage for the Eclipse there. Papa Palpatine. We got the planet, so that's helpful. How is the rest of our fleet doing?
Moving to sector.
Like, I really wish my computer was better.
Fleet is under attack. Our supporting fleet.
It just can't handle recording and playing as well right now for just games like Sins. Else I'd be playing like PUBG as well.
Star Destroyer ready. All stations on standby. Star Destroyer ready.
Alright, we got our fleet coming into support.
Comlink active.
This is the captain.
Comlink active.
Ready. All ahead full.
Just a bunch of little frigates. We're good.
All ahead full.
Did they bring in more? What is going on?
All stations on standby.
Oh well, how's the PA doing?
Our systems is under attack.
Still a lot of fighters there deconstructing because they don't have a host.
Troops and ordnance loaded, awaiting orders.
Jumis is still constructing everything. How many is that? 17.
Ready.
It seems like more. And 17 assault frigates. I mean, it's really stopping us from getting any fighters out here.
Reporting.
Comlink active.
They're not doing
Good day,
terribly bad against some of these bigger ships, though.
Commander.
Star Destroyer ready.
Gotta say. I really wish I could default some of the ability leveling up to just the auto. Because I do want to have one of the upcoming factions be more ability based, like require a bit more micro and get a lot of their power through that. But with the Remnant, it's kind of just a power in numbers situation. So maybe even like shifting the NR more towards that, but they do already have their own sort of specialties. So maybe for something like the Hapens, if they were a bit more ability based, that would be cool, but looks like we made it.
Moving to sector.
Looks like we're murdered.
Cruiser ready.
Let's kill the broadcast center and then we'll move on to what I think is their capital. We'll move Forvend to their capital.
Our supporting fleet is moving to attack. Star Destroyer ready.
Then after that we can go through the PA territory.
Moving to sector.
Plotting jump coordinates.
This is the captain. Research complete.
I don't want to take the stuff that's really close to the PA yet, because then, like, if the PA just jumps up against some NR stuff and has to
Good day,
fight that out.
Commander.
Actually, we do have the extra fleet, and this is probably not super established yet. So maybe we'll give it a check. So ignore everything I just said. We're gonna go and we're gonna make poor decisions. Then hopefully once this culture station's dead. Oh look, it's an MC-80. You might want to leave.
Moving to sector.
So that should start receding the culture, like
Sector. One of our systems is under attack.
someone's hairline.
Good day, Commander.
An Imperial fleet is under attack. Destroyer here.
Come in, TACOM, over.
And
Research complete. En route.
we'll make the jump. Then we'll just come through New Plimto, that's convenient. Comer, Tanthior, Truzidan. I think Nubia is the capital. Yes, Nubia is the capital.
All ahead.
Capital scene.
Our supporting fleet to attack. Moving to
I think we've got everything researched that we can. Like, except for the fact that it's just finishing off these three. Like, there's no reason for that to have a 2-level tech. I don't know.
all ahead full.
You know they have an MC-80. There's Home 1. MC...
What are your
Did we kill Han earlier? I don't know.
Plotting jump coordinates. Plotting.
Where is Akbar?
moving to sector?
Because it should be just him, his icon.
Plotting jump coordinates.
That should not be Imperial Command Center, but whatever. Should just be like Hero Base or Command Center, but I think they all use the same text string, and that's why. Did Akbar leave? Is that what happened? Oh yeah, it did.
Moving to sector.
Interceptors, Acclamators, Raiders, Venators. Right, so it's a lot of fighters.
Comlink.
So let's...
Research.
Hold position right there. Let them come to you. This did have a lot of Lancers in it, right? I'm not imagining that. Yeah, 5, that's good.
Comlink.
Eclipse is still coming in.
Captain here.
I'm gonna get the torpedo sphere to just go straight for the planet. We're dealing with their
Ready.
stuff pretty easily.
Angling deflection.
Go for that goal in.
Destroyer here. Deploying to sector. Captain. Destroy that target. Captain.
If we can get the torpedo spheres to just torpedo their spheres. How is that battle going with the PA?
One of our systems is under attack. Moving to sector.
Good day, Commander.
Alright, come on, Lancers. There we go. Seen little fighter. Oh, that's not good. I think those little blue particles are from the hypervelocity gun active thing. They end up just flying across the gravity well.
Gun batteries ready.
Alright, let's focus on... We'll let the anti-fighters do their thing. Not phone do the thing. Go away, Siri. Or whatever you are. It's an Android phone, I don't think it's Siri. No, it's definitely not Siri, it's OK Google. So, whatever they call their thing. Sound like an old person. What's the technology?
Captain report.
Alright, everything's here.
Good day, Commander. Yes, Commander. At once.
That New Republic stuff is going to be fine. Let's just focus on... Isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to be over here.
Ready for battle.
They're kind of retreating, which is fine with me. As long as they just leave the fighters here, we can keep killing the fighters. I am a little bit worried about the hypervelocity guns as we do this.
Lancer frigate ready.
But I don't want to distract them and waste some of our firepower on the planet. Because we just have the allegiance, so... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Ib to keep back. Or Ib class to keep back. Alright, so we're probably better off
Moving out.
getting out of there.
Wing commanders report.
Let's send these guys over. These fighters are still there.
Destroyer here.
Right, that'll be the end of the New Republic.
Captain reporting.
So let's get going with this fleet all the way over there.
One of our systems is under attack.
That's more like
When we
it.
retreat back, we'll go through New Plimto. I'm not even going to worry about killing stuff there. Let's get that underway.
Star Destroyer ready.
Plotting jump.
Usually gets really laggy when you put it on 8 times speed, but there's no reason to just sit and wait for everything to jump through.
Our supporting fleet is moving to attack. All ahead full. Moving to sector. Moving to sector. Captain reporting. Moving to sector. We have detected unauthorized ships in hyperspace.
Alright, they're coming around the other side. There's a Praetor over there. Let's see if we have access to our... Yes, it is just... not researched. Oh, we lost 2 culture... or 2 research stations. Because of those fighter swarms over there. And there's the same thing going on there, but I don't really mind.
One of our systems is under attack. Our supporting fleet is moving to attack.
I might even just scuttle this planet. Because they killed all the infrastructure there, and then we'll get a World Devastator at least.
Moving to sector.
Plotting jump coordinates.
Our fleet is still behind both of their fleets. Somehow.
Moving to
I don't know what the New Republic's got.
Base jump complete. Moving to sector.
Easily done.
Let's get them all over into Plimto,
All ahead full.
which it looks like the PA already did something to.
Moving to attack.
Oh, they did.
Cruiser ready. Lock weapons and fire.
Elta Besk is here as well. Elta is in a Munificent.
Moving to sector.
Ibdakid is actually supposed to be in a Secular after this. So I hopefully doesn't use the abilities, because the abilities were set up... I think they were unfinished at this point.
On standby.
But we should be okay here. No, I think...
Weapons
Yeah,
and fire.
Yeah, we're fine, actually.
Moving to sector. Moving to sector. Gun crews make ready.
Okay, we'll focus on that Luger Hall, because it's so low. But then I'd rather kill the Keat. Like a CIS fleet over here, with old ugly Luger Hulk. What the? Oh, is that one of the... I think that might be one of Besk's abilities. Something. Yeah, it's an AI virus. It just doesn't have a particle yet.
Destroyer here. Captain reporting.
What sort of spreads through your fleet. Bane's done some pretty interesting abilities for a lot of the heroes. Okay, that's down. Let's go
Star Destroyer ready.
kill the key.
Destroyer here. Gun crews fire at will.
Some Lucre Hulks. Or Fenrir's, not Lucre Hulks. Wrong faction. That was all without the Eclipse. I think the Pentastar AI is the AI we're happiest with overall. Like, the AI is the same for everything, but the way the AI interacts with what's available to the Pentastar and like all the behind-the-scenes text that let them function, like their fleet compositions tend to be at least decent. They do essentially what the faction is supposed to do, unlike what we just saw with the New Republic, where they spammed a bunch of CR90s. So that's mainly just a lot of tags that have to be changed in the unit coding, and some, like I said, some tech that effectively give
Commander on deck.
bonuses or flags for the AI to know what to do.
Good day, Commander.
Destroyer here.
But I think we've mostly dealt with all their ships. Yeah, it's just a bunch of fighters. So we can get them ready to jump in.
Deploying to sector. All stations on standby.
We'll start sending all this stuff in. We're still not at full. Do that. And let's just speed it up when we're going into that planet. No point in looking at a bunch of stuff. Oh, we have the thing back, so we can...
Moving to work area.
Plotting jump course.
It does take a while to scuttle for the World Dev. I want to reduce that time. That's one of the things that really holds the World Devastators back from being useful.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
It just takes so long to get them. We might even make it like 2 that you get. 2 or 3.
Damage control crews ready.
Because they're powerful, but they have to survive long enough to become really powerful.
What now? Attack!
Let's get that capital ship. Ooh, there's an ISD up here first, actually. ISD 2 even. And I wish you could like double click and select all of your units of a specific type, like in a lot of RTS games, but
Gun crews fire at will. Destroyer here.
you can't.
Captain reporting.
Did I select the right one? I did. No, not to the ship. I didn't mean to Empire tree that. Where's that other fleet?
Our supporting
Looks like more than it is because of the fighters.
a new facility is complete.
We have enough Lancers that that's not an issue.
Good day, Commander.
Maintenance chief here. Altor actual reporting.
The ISD's dead.
Captain.
Focusing on the Lucre Hulk.
Moving to sector.
Give me the damage reduction. Well, we've hit the degrading systems point. Do they have anything powerful there? No.
Star destroyer ready.
You're supposed to be shooting the planet.
Open fire. Star destroyer ready.
No, we won't worry about that.
Destroyer here.
Comes the Eclipse.
Batteries open fire. Gun crews fire at will.
Do another line of damage. Not a line of anything else. That would be inappropriate.
All gun crews report in. Engaging enemy fighters.
It's Nubia we gotta get to. We'll take out Truesdan. A lot of people seem to think the Galaxy Gun's gonna be useless now, but I don't see the concern. Like on bigger maps, yeah, because of the limit and the number of planets you're gonna be able to destroy. That does, after a few hours, make it stop being effective. Like you're gonna run out of. You're actually going to hit the limit. On smaller maps, you probably won't even hit the limit of 3. And the other thing on big maps is that you get to have more of these. Like, you have fewer planets that you actually need out of the total to maintain your empire. So you're able to make better use of the World Devastators. You can afford to sacrifice more planets for them. So it's a bit of a trade-off in Palpatine's tree, where, like, on smaller maps, you don't really use Devastate World very much, and you do use Galaxy Gun a bit more, or to more of effect. And on larger maps, you're not going to be using the Galaxy Gun with as much impact, but you're still going to be using it. Like, killing 3 worlds is still a lot, especially if you're targeting one player with it. And if you have more than one Remnant player, which if you're playing on a large map with all players, statistically you're probably going to have an average of 2.5 Remnants. But we don't want it to be overbearing is the thing. Like, the World Devastators you can use as much as you want because it's your choice. You're going to lose the planet. Or, well, you're going to break it down to the asteroids, but you're the one making that choice, and it's obviously not going to feel terrible because you're getting the bonus out of it, and you're the one deciding to do it. Whereas if you're getting the Galaxy Gun used on you, aside from actually destroying the Galaxy Gun, there's obviously nothing you can do when it's being shot at you. So the fact that it can make an impact as far as having the 3 shots go, but it can't just sit back and turtle while you annihilate the entire galaxy over the course of 60 hours. That's a bit more healthy of a gameplay pattern, I think.
Destroyer here. Captain reporting. Star Destroyer ready.
I think without a limit,
Ahead.
the next best choice is just to remove it and give them something else.
Control crews ready.
So
Star Destroyer ready. Moving.
Prefer this method rather than just not having any sort of super weapon, because you kind of need a super weapon for Palpatine to feel right as a tech tree on his own. But I think since we wiped out that fleet,
Deploying to sector.
we're just sort of fighting the dregs of their empire here.
Plotting jump coordinates.
Moving to sector.
Let's get everyone over to Tristan.
Our supporting fleet is moving to attack. Moving to work area. Moving to sector. Moving to sector.
Plotting jump coordinates.
Moving to sector.
We lost contact with Argovia.
Helm, course correction.
Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, I already did make it 2. Never mind. Let's see, what's close quarters? I guess we can do, and
Plotting jump coordinates.
I guess 2 close quarters because there's just a Praetor here, right? Or not even a Praetor. The Praetor left.
Commander reporting. All ahead full. Moving to work area. Moving to work area. All stations on standby. Ahead full.
Alright, this is gonna be
Moving to sector.
fleet here, then we're just gonna jump to their capital. Oh, do they have, yeah, they have a naval station here, so that's actually gonna be a bit more challenging. I don't think Valaduja had as much OP-ness at That came out wrong. As much opitude as the other stations did.
Gun crews make ready. What are your orders?
Where's the Eclipse?
An Imperial fleet is under attack.
It is there. It's sort of been just falling behind lately.
The order.
And killing stuff with everything else.
Ready now. Got it.
Alright, well let's get ready for the assault on...
Yes, sir.
Not Tristan. Tristan's not there.
I won't let you down.
There is something I want to check, though.
Target. Captain reporting. Destroy that target.
I think I'll do it right now. You know what? I will. Because we basically won. This isn't really cheating. Okay, so we did kill it. It just hadn't updated because we hadn't seen it. Altabesk is there. Okay, now I'm cheating.
Captain reporting.
I'll get rid of that, too.
Star Destroyer ready. All batteries open fire.
Okay. So we're just going to march on to victory. 250. Valaduja is dead.
Destroyer here.
And on to Nubia.
En route.
They're all going to want to jump together, so we'll speed it up a little bit and let them get to the position.
Ahead full.
A handful.
Coordinates.
Gun crews fire at will.
Oh, they were waiting for us right here.
Destroy that.
How nice of them.
Moving to work area.
So where are you?
Destroy that target.
And...
Captain reporting. Victory cruiser ready.
the Golan is going to take some incidental fire.
Attack.
That's precursors. Oh, it's gone. Don't know where it went.
Star Destroyer ready.
Off in a hurry.
Destroy that target. Victory cruiser ready. Attack.
That's all good. And finally, the planet. Alright, so, just as we wind down here, because that's going to be the end of the playthrough. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like I said, the beta will be starting within about a week. So that's going to be Admiral's Lounge, so people with 25 posts or more on the forums. We're going to get all the bigger issues out of the way, finish off some of the icons. A lot of that sort of work is still going to be going on throughout the process. So the icons, text, that's all stuff that's going to be changing. We're still deciding whether we want to go with colorized stuff now that we have most of the icon or most of the text set up and have like actual pictures of stuff. But the thing with that is it's hard to really find suitable stuff for everything. And you can't, a lot of people say, oh, there's a ton of fan art, you can just go grab whatever you want, but that's people's work, and you can't really just take whatever you want. So we'll figure that out, and so when we get all that stuff sorted out, we'll probably just keep the closed beta going as long as we need to do that. We'll get whatever feedback we can, we'll get the bigger issues out of the way, and then we'll be able to start... Yeah, this is our frigates. We'll be able to start getting everything set up for everyone to be able to play once we get everything put into the public forums, or the public sections of the forums, and then we'll be able to start doing some community games as well. Because we want to have constant multiplayer games going on with the beta, so once we get to that point, we may as well turn it into some of the community matches for the streams. And I think my mom's chemo week is not this week coming, but like the week after it starts. So that's usually a good time to do it, because I know that nothing else is really going to be going on. It's like the Monday to the Friday. She's usually not feeling great, so I'll be over here just staying here to help or do whatever. So I'm going to try to regularly schedule community matches for those weeks. And yeah, I think that covers everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say for the next like 200 health, but I don't think there is.
Destroyer here.
Finishing off the heroes. Yeah, I think I can cover all that. So we'll just speed that up, and that's it. So let's take a look at the chart here. What's the credits look like? Credits available. The PA was spending a lot of them. Wedge had a few. So I think this is when he lost, and then he just started building up a bit more. The PA spends a lot, so like their income rate is always really good. We were all pretty much level, actually. So Durasteel available. We ended up with a lot. Bana fleet. Frigates. Let's see. New Republic actually had a lot. PA dropped off, obviously. I think this is when they started invading us. We started building up more, and NR had a lot. Colony frigates, they had 2. Anti-strike craft. This is 50. And they dropped down to 6. They made it back up to 24, though. Anti-structure, nothing has that tag. Heavy. Oh, so I don't remember if the assault frigate has heavy or if this is just a proficient. Carrier. The PA had a bunch of acclamators, which I think have that tag. Heavy, we saw. Light. Not too many of those. Long range. This is something they like as well. I think this is like Nebulon Bs have this. We had a fair few. The PA had a fair few before we killed them all. Capital ships. Yeah, the PA was pretty competitive with us for a while. They had 17 when we had 4. But then we caught up to 20. The NR never had too many, which is disappointing. But they've been adjusted up. Some of the changes we've made have made them a bit more conducive to it. But either way, that's going to do it once again. So thanks again for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, here are some more videos you may enjoy. Also, please consider becoming a subscriber, leaving a like, a comment, or becoming a patron on Patreon today. Your support is what keeps the channel going and is greatly appreciated.